Welcome into your Summer Game Fest reactions. I'm Nick, that's Connor, that's Brady, and we are here in LA live reacting to the next...
Sorry, we don't have it on the screen.
Oh,
do we
okay.
want to do this real fast?
Yeah.
Brady, can you just go... Well, I mean, best to just... I thought it was best to just do that now and then... Okay, all right,
Good
cool.
job.
Thank you. Take two.
Pretty mediocre intro anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like a 9 out of 10 intro, dude.
Bring it, Nick.
No, that was like a 6.
Welcome into Summer Game Fest. I'm Nick, that's Connor, that's Brady, and this is your reaction to the next phase of gaming for 2025 and beyond from Jeff Keighley himself. We are live in sunny Los Angeles, having a great time getting ready for Playdays, but we got to be live here for all the people watching right now over on Twitch and later on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, choosing us to spend Summer Game Fest with. We're very, very excited for this showcase. Connor, how excited are you right now? Where's your hype level at? 40 seconds before we go.
It's low, but the bar that they need to clear is very low, and I think they will deliver on that. So,
Nice.
Yeah, I'm expecting 5 out of 10. And I expect them to probably exceed that.
Nice. Brady, how you feeling?
It's always a good way to go in. Low expectations equals high outcomes. I was sitting more of a 6 out of 10, but we'll see where the night takes us.
Yeah, I'm feeling good right now. We got 15 seconds, but I would say I'm like a 6 out of 10. Yeah. Thank you for all your love and support during the Switch release window that we've had. Thank you for your love and support during the State of Play. And yeah, thanks for supporting us over on patreon.com/cope64. Keeping the mics and lights on. We'll see you what they open with. What are we thinking?
I think they do the God of War game.
Yeah, I think so too. That would be sick.
Balatro 2.
Do we see Keighley first, or do we jump, go straight into
I
the
feel like
trailer?
we see Keighley
Yeah.
first.
Welcome to the stage.
Yeah.
What's up, Bosman?
Winner of the Game Awards,
Yeah.
Jeff
Every year.
Keighley.
Jeff.
What's the shoes looking like, Jeff? Ooh. Ooh.
The gold.
The shoes.
The yellow?
Yellow or gold?
Wow. Powerful shoes.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
Marvel heroes?
Including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Yay.
Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025.
A lot of $50 titles.
According to Game Discover.
A lot of $50 titles.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at SemiWork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall.
Come on. So easy.
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet. But it's a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Very interesting.
You think you're the Harbinger.
Don't like the scary games.
You might be.
Yeah. Yep.
Bloodborne 2.
That's
It literally
looks like what the wheelchair dude. There you go. Yep.
They said, fuck it, we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah, really.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon.
the dap up of the century.
That's what I was thinking.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
All right, it looks more action focused than like a Souls game. At least
Oh my god.
Jeez.
those might just be like glory kills, actually.
Big one.
Whoa.
Is it a gun? Okay, what is this?
Like an arrow gun? Yeah, what is?
Looks like you're going with like a bunch of spikes or something. Hammer time.
I don't know. It looks great though.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what? You're no god, but neither have they.
Looks great. Very interested.
Yeah. I'm interested.
not
I feel like I
gameplay.
need to
Oh,
give this a try.
Mortal Shell 2.
Mortal Shell.
That's an, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that name before, but I don't know anything about
Me
the first
neither.
one. Yeah.
Sick.
Cool.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years,
Going to
Fortnite,
Fortnite,
has innovated
baby.
with
Run it.
mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I know what I'm
So this
downloading
is
on
it.
the Switch 2 tonight.
Yeah. Oh, dude, run it. I still haven't downloaded Fort on my Switch 2 yet, which
I think I do have it actually transferred over.
that's like the first thing I always do when I get a new console.
Weird way to start this.
Very weird.
Yeah. Mortal Shell look cool. Glad that gets the spotlights. Feel like you gotta follow it up with something that's not Fortnite.
Who are you talking
That was
about?
quick. That was quick.
Yeah.
Jonesy, all right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in
Kojima.
just a few short weeks.
Come
With
on.
each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone,
person is
join
the
me
key
in
word there.
welcoming
He's
the
been part
great
of it before.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Yay.
The legend.
Okay, they're promoting DS2.
Yeah.
I thought that we could get some OD here because we're getting DS2 literally in 2 days
Aki, great to see you.
at his own show.
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
Yes,
So
we are.
let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん まあ、コロナを体験したと思う
Everyone
ので、
experienced
そのコロナを
the pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、まあ、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF.
Come on.
Let's take a look at this.
Do I have to look at this?
Not technically. You can close your eyes if you want.
Okay, can't look down. Tell me if it's weird or not. It's probably gonna be weird.
More of this guy. Oh, we're getting the full scene. They're strands.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Gosh, I can't wait for this game.
Over here, please. No smoking, please.
Boring.
So you are Neil Varner. What do you do
This is an intro scene.
for living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
No, guys, I'm not looking. It comes out in like 3 weeks.
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
Man, what the?
Looks great.
This game is going to be a
Clip from the
roller
game,
coaster, dude.
we saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ、DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあ、ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で、
by story, you
まあ
know,
2では出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But this
マツ
time,
さんの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
ター
I
を作ろ
think
うとして、まあ、ルカさん
we
にお
have
願い
to
し
kind of
て
like top that
結構いい
character.
I need
So
that
Luca
Death Stranding
Martinetti
2
was a
shirt.
great
I
actor.
want
I
one
think
so bad.
it worked great. He
you want
did a
the
great
controller?
performance, so I think you'll like this new
Yeah,
character. Neil.
but I'm not like huge into collecting
Well, the
controllers.
game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say
for this game.
this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出します
I'll show you the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima,
More
everyone.
gameplay
Great to see you,
on
Mr.
Sunday.
Kojima. Thank you.
Cool.
I just had elevator
All right,
music
and
going
now
in my
I'd
head
like to
during that whole
introduce
scene.
my co-host
Just trying to not lock in on anything that was
a
happening.
veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second
Lucy.
podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Out of nowhere.
Not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
I feel like it's gonna be like a over-the-top strategy game.
Do not
Yeah.
listen.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
Yeah.
I saw no war,
How are we feeling so far?
but war found me.
Pretty mid.
Curious.
Yeah.
That's the biggest word where I'm at. Where it's like
Something's got to be coming.
it. This is Summer Game Fest to
Yeah.
some level. It's
I
like
mean-
we're going to see a bunch of games. It's going to be a shotgun of games. The interesting part is starting with Mortal Shell. too.
Yeah, I just don't really fully understand
Once taken.
what Summer Game Fest wants to be. Like,
Well,
is-
I think
is
it
it
wa-
highlighting smaller stuff, or and like stuff like that's unknown, or
On this road.
I think that is part of it, where
Yeah.
we're getting dates and updates and stuff like that in the summer to sort of replace some of that E3 flavor.
it's just
But,
so
like,
interesting how different it is from Game Awards, where Game Awards usually brings the heat.
Yeah. Whoa. Maybe it's not
My story.
straight up strategy.
Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval.
Interesting.
Wowzers.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry.
This is what it's all about, baby.
Racing action games
This is
within
what
the
life
Sonic
is all
franchise.
about.
Cross Worlds brings other
We can end
worlds
stream
and
after
familiar
this.
faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Braid just cracked a cold one into Sonic Crossworld Racers, dude. Gotta love card games.
When does this go? Do we have a release date for this?
No.
The characters, what are we seeing?
I gotta get on Sonic All Stars Racing on the Vita to prep for this.
Gotta get your
Do
reps
ya?
in.
Yeah.
Do ya?
Yes. Hatsune Miku? Oh my god.
Help me out. What's this character from?
I don't know anything about Hatsune Miku.
Hey! Ichiban. Did not expect Ichiban
This
to
is
be
not-
in a,
yeah, this is
in a
not-
Sonic game.
It's not what I
Motherfucking
expected.
joke was here.
That makes sense. Sega.
Still, I didn't expect him. The music, though.
Yo. Roulette?
Hey!
October 25th. Nice.
I'm in.
There's no one
More
against
September
September.
games.
But that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite
Sonic?
blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
You thought Sonic was
thought
going to
Sonic
just
was
walk
gonna
out on
be-
stage?
John Sonic.
Meow.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Great.
Bro, is he
Wow.
digging Mario Kart?
Wow.
Is he throwing shade at Mario?
Shots
Your
fired.
friends across all of the platform.
You put this on the floor next to you, please.
Lastly,
Thank you.
I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Where are we going?
Oh my god,
Freaking
Minecraft. They got Jack Black in this game?
Flint and Steel.
Flint and Steel.
Sold. You thought it couldn't get better.
Chicken jockey.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
From Software.
Was Bandai Namco Scarlet Nexus? Could this be that? Or Tails? Interesting.
Yo.
Time. For some,
Nope.
That's
Don't like that.
an interesting character design, and I love it.
for others, it wounds.
With the wax.
And for our world,
Goldeneye?
it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this.
The art style is so interesting. Like,
It's-
the background doesn't look like the,
Right,
the characters.
design,
Undo
yeah.
the sins of ruin. This time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Sounds like a roguelike. This time, maybe the next. Oh. It's definitely Souls combat.
It's got a motorcycle? What is this, Tron?
Code Vein too.
Oh, dang.
I always get those two mixed up, Scarlet Nexus and Code Vein. Nice. People like this game. Code
Yeah.
Vein 1, yeah. But like, it didn't exactly.
Bang by
Yeah,
means,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey now.
Mm-mm.
Nope, not for me. Time out. Scary game.
I don't know the gameplay. I don't know if this is a gameplay or
I think it's gotta be.
Yeah.
the over top is interesting.
It's always the hands. Actually, kind of looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed twin stick shooters like this. I haven't played one in a long time. Shout out Dead Nation from Housemark. Looks like Little Nightmares. I had the same thought for a second, but that's good.
End of Abyss. 2026. 2026 still doesn't feel like a real year. I'm gonna be honest.
That was a very
Made up.
moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of Rubber.
It's yellow, it's green.
What hit 'em? Oh boy. Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Iconic fantasy franchises. Lord of the Rings. Nope.
Nope. Is this the
Game
mobile
of
game?
Thrones.
Yeah, it is. But like, didn't they already come out?
Jon Snow.
I thought it did.
Oh, Bustle, you didn't miss
think
much.
You know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
I'm shocked we don't have like a full-on
Just
Game of Thrones game.
It's got to come eventually. you would
Yeah,
think. They're just
No, I think it's too late. At this point.
Yeah.
There's plenty of.
I don't know.
games,
Like,
but
obviously the team doesn't exist anymore, but like the talent from the Shadow of Mordor games or something like that, someone that's worked with Lord of the Rings, high fantasy.
like, how cool would this be to play?
Yeah.
This is your legacy.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball. They basically wrote the story for you.
Yeah.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Oh, this would be sick if the Night King just
Yeah.
comes out on top here.
Oh, there you go.
Your boy's wicked smart.
This reminds me of Walking Dead
Telltale.
Destinies, and now
Oh,
like the
no.
terrible one.
Yeah.
With like you can play through the story, but like different characters can die or whatever. I think it was Destinies. I don't know. I don't remember the name.
What? No.
Uh-oh.
Game of Thrones. War for
But what does the game actually look
Yeah.
like? It's gonna be like a mobile game.
That's what I
Steam.
Steam.
Okay.
Hey!
Real-time strategy.
It's just a strategy
It's
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
I was thinking the same thing. There was a beat there, Brady.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new
Yeah, Atomic
is
Hearts.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm shocked. Like people did not really love that first one. So,
I thought people liked it. I thought it got like a lot of sevens and such.
yeah, I think a lot of people liked some of the gameplay stuff, but hated the
We
story.
don't want to get copyright claimed in this trailer. It's pretty wild, so I'm gonna sing over it, and then Connor's gonna go and pick up the tune now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. But
Sorry to interrupt you. My take about giving studios a second go.
Yeah.
Like if you have a good floor to build off of,
and I'd
see
be
if you can
interested
make
in
something
this.
special.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't want to play the first one, but this is one of those wait for review sort of deals. And like if it comes out and it's awesome, yeah, I'll play it in Atomic Hearts too.
I'll play. No.
Drawn a lot.
Yeah. Could this be this year?
No,
I don't
Atomic
think so.
Heart was when? 22?
22 or 21.
I'm trying to figure out how much this is gameplay.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Is that gameplay? No.
Kind of.
It's just like kind
That's
of
cinematic.
recreation of gameplay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dolphins.
Neat.
Not a year with it.
Yeah, I think that's got to be pretty
That's
early.
right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor
That's
to
a
the
Jeff
first
Hatz
game,
announcement
with a
right there.
retro
Spiritual
futuristic
successor.
world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
What?
What are we doing, Jeff?
What are we doing? Ooh.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
The Allspark.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Whoa.
What is this? A single player game?
Looks like there's movement shooting, so I would assume that it's multiplayer.
Yeah, it's kind of like Atomic Heart something. Atomic Heart Roguelike?
Atomic Hearts Royale.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
The cube.
Atomic Universe.
Okay.
Potato?
Really leaning
Was
into
that a
that.
potato?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there,
MMORPG.
where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion
Nice.
universe.
Cool.
The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
What do we got? I don't know who the 7 are already. So
Yeah,
I can't
same.
really predict. Oh,
Rocket.
Rocket Raccoon, baby! And She-Hulk.
Shield. Nice.
That's cool. I like the She-Hulk red.
Rocket and a beat 'em up. It sounds like a great time.
Nice.
Well, Marvel token appetizer, dude. Don't even start with me. Don't even start with me, King Dude. I'm so excited for that video game.
Cool.
Rock solid lineup.
Oh, there's going to be more, probably, right?
Yeah, it said 15.
Oh my world. What is this place?
Oh, it's Oni Musha.
On Musha? Yeah. Sick. Could we get a release date?
It's 26, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of early 26.
Yeah.
February. That's my guess.
This is the first real gameplay I feel like we've seen.
No, I think we saw some at GF. No, sorry, at Game Awards too.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen this game 3 times now. At least.
I don't think it's been this level of like in-game stuff.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only
I will be fascinated to see where this lands, like on Metacritic, like how it's received.
Capcom's Capcom though. That's the biggest thing with Capcom right now is they just haven't put out a bad game in a minute when it comes to their major IP. But then again, is Oni Musha major IP? Still 26.
Yeah, interesting.
That was a new look at Oni Musha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable
Where
this
did we see it
summer
again?
at Gamescom.
They had their.
Now let's completely switch
I think we
gears.
saw it at State
You
of
guys
Play.
all know I love my
We saw another
Muppets,
trailer somewhere.
and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
We did also
Actually
see it
a
at the
thing.
Capcom
What you're
showcase.
about
That
to see
was
is running
ass.
completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
It's Jeff and the Muppets, basically.
Unadoptable.
This is so cursed. I love it.
fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Oh my god!
Old man.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Toast dodge.
Meets beat.
What the fuck?
As our resident fighting game guy, I'll say it. I'm playing the shit out of this. Are you kidding me?
Belt that boxing. Who needs Punch Out when you got this?
Flying Lotus
Nice.
makes the music. That's tight.
Nice.
That's really cool.
Super
I'm
fun.
in.
Got to wish list that, all right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Murder mystery? Yeah.
To the
Clue.
fight. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
This could be fun.
Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf.
I love games like this, the deception type games
Little
with
it's like
friends.
Among Us.
Yeah.
Real life Among Us.
Complete quest to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor.
Like, we get a big squad or something and stream this for a couple nights. Like, that's my type of vibe.
Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape.
It's the type of game that can get dangerous, and then Nick just starts senseless killing.
Now the
You mean you guys just senseless kill me because you're like, he's a wolf, and when I'm not. But it's funny.
Deduction are your strongest
You would
weapons in
never.
this game of life or death. Your invitation.
Square Enix.
awaits.
Interesting. That's the room with
That
Square
was
game.
Killer Inn, a
There's no
24-player
shot.
multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
Launch date.
From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc
Tonight
Raiders.
would be later.
That's true.
People really like this. I had heard nothing about it until the beta or whatever.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful
I did just realize Death Stranding might just be the Sony logo. That might be the only thing we get from Sony.
How do we feel like this is going so
We're
far?
40 minutes in.
Pretty underwhelming.
Yeah,
we're just we're coasting.
Here's where I'm at. I think that I haven't been like, dude, get off my screen type of energy, and I felt that multiple times last year where I was like, oh, this is just rough.
Yeah.
Where this, I'm like, I think every game has been like solid. Like there's something here, you know. Like it just we haven't had a single thing that's been a pop moment.
There's
by
been
any means.
nothing for me.
Right.
I will say that just selfishly, like even stuff that I didn't expect at the state of play, like Romeo is a Dead Man. It's like that became for me.
Yeah.
So like it's not like he can't show me something completely new that I don't know about that could end up like that.
Nice.
But
I think people want that a little bit earlier. I also think it's an interesting conversation that is, as of right now, slated to be released after
Arc Raiders
Marathon.
is coming October 30th, 2025 for
Marathon's not
PC
coming out in
and
September.
console.
No shot.
Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
one day I will see the other Dune movie.
Dude, I've watched the first 45 minutes of Dune 1 like twice, and I just hate it.
It rips. It's very good.
Dune 1 and 2 is a better film series than The Lord of the Rings. And I've been standing on business with that one for a minute.
I need to rewatch Dune 1 before I watch Dune 2, honestly. I'll take. Yeah, you're going to get kicked on that one, Nick, I believe.
Clip it. Put it on the internet.
I'm excited for the people that are very excited about this. Like, this is finally an all-in type Dune game.
Yeah. I think this, I don't really know what else you're supposed to do with Dune, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, can't really make an action RPG out of it, but I really do like the world, so this is cool.
We better get something big today, Bustle. I'm doubting it at this point.
Yeah, me too. You don't open the show with something big?
If you don't open with something like major, and we're at the point where you don't. I would have expected Jeff to have been like, and yes, we do have a one more thing type moment if we were going to get RE9 or something major.
He would say that?
That's what he did with 2023. He said, and we do have a one more thing.
And what was 23? It was
Rebirth.
Rebirth.
I think that we are in a spot where we're just gonna coast.
At this rate, you just coast until the last quarter of it, and then you bang.
But then, like, once again, this game is gonna do extremely well. Arc Raiders is a
but what
a
did
major fucking game.
What are those trailers doing
Not a ton.
Yeah, just giving you a release date.
Yeah.
And for this is we've seen so much of Dune Awakening at this point.
Yeah, we've seen hundreds of trailers. It literally feels like it was for a little bit there. SGF Gamescom Game Awards, SGF Game, like just non-stop rotation on it. I want to watch somebody that's like really good at this game play this game, you know, and like see what it's all about. Because I feel like I'd be overwhelmed, but it looks cool.
a long trailer for a game that's coming out in
As
4
of-
days.
Or you can play now.
Yeah. It's on console or is it just PC?
I think it's just Steam.
I saw my world fall to ash.
Are we in commercials?
This kind of seems like a commercial. That would like.
Yeah.
All right. 44 minutes in.
Void calls.
I'm going to be
It's
honest.
really already 44 minutes.
I'm going to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Very fast 44 minutes.
Yeah.
With that being
Where you
said,
at with rating right now? If you had to rate out of 10 so far,
5.
give it a 4. I think.
I was sitting more with the 4. Yeah.
I think that it has been the entire time.
I
I've
think
not
it's-
been bored.
It's just coasting.
If
You
you
just-
had one announcement that was going to get people excited, like really excited,
Some say
um,
time stops for no one.
then I think that it would excuse a lot of the other stuff of like, oh, we're getting new updates or we're getting smaller announcements that are going to be for some people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You show the God of War Metroidvania game at the start of this. I think that we're having a completely
I
different
think that if you
conversation.
show that, it's like a 7 though.
No, I think it gets to 5 territory.
Are we saying like 5 on Showcase or Summer Game Fest?
Showcase.
Okay.
I kind of compare all of these
It's the same thing. I
So I will say, so do I, and I don't think that this has been bad.
Interesting.
Like, I think objectively the fact that like Atomic Heart 2 looks great, game I might play. Arc Raiders getting a date, great. Like there's just been that the entire time. What was the Oni Musha gameplay? Sick. Like that's all good stuff, you know. Mouse BI, apparently it's Troy Baker, fun. But like there hasn't been like. And now we're in like legitimate commercials, which is totally fine, you know. But this is like
Can I grab
expected.
water?
Yeah.
There's no quiet way to do this.
No,
Yeah. The chairs are very loud here. State of Play was like a 5 out of 10 for me. No real Sony slammers, but again, it wasn't going to happen. I will say that like State of Play, and I've joked about this, and I've been annoying to Brady and Connor and my buddy Matt and some others, being like, we're getting an Arc System Marvel game, that like a Marvel fighting game
above you.
Sony published that they're like going all in on. Sony owns Evo now, like all this stuff, you know.
I wonder if
such
we
a
see something else from PlayStation, but I don't know.
Oh, this game looks sick. I know it's just a commercial. This got revealed at a Nintendo Direct, Metroidvania sort of beat. I'm gonna throw this out. I don't know if there's gonna be one more thing at this point. I kind of been settling into the fact that I don't think there's gonna be one more thing. Sadly, with that being the case, I do expect the Xbox Showcase to be banging. From a third-party perspective, you know. Like that's where I think we see Splinter Cell and such.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where
I like this
everything has
core
been
stuff.
crafted by
Yeah.
hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
What in the It Takes Two?
It takes two, and for some reason, Moss is the game I'm getting the vibes of.
Moss.
This is already the most interesting
Game of the
that
show
I've
for you?
seen
Yeah.
so far that I would have some likelihood of playing myself. I just love the art style.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I like these kind of games.
Yeah.
Very like straightforward, 2-player,
Easy sell.
puzzle platformer.
Paddle
Yeah.
forward.
Switch 2. I was expecting to see more Switch 2
Yeah.
logos today,
Yeah.
honestly.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story
Counted
set in
for,
the brutal
I think
underworld
that was
of
on the betting
1900
slip
Sicily.
for
Here is
parlays.
the Summer Game Fest trailer.
What did I have?
I forget. I'm just
Oh,
remembering.
Splinter Cell was my take.
I'm just remembering Jacob had like 14 games.
Really?
He said, "Fuck it, all of them."
I'm excited about this game.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo.
I want to see gameplay that's not cut up.
Yeah.
Because the gameplay trailer looked interesting, but I don't really believe it until I see like straight up gameplay with the HUD and everything.
I'm actually excited for this game.
This was when you were getting asked earlier this year. You're like, yeah, this is one of my most anticipated games.
This still is.
Yeah.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be. The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Vicky Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
It's just another Mafia trailer. Right?
Yeah. That guy was a stud. Just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Ice is made.
The Friends Pass might be the best.
Oh my goodness.
Gamer-friendly move out there. It's so good.
Yo, you're just
a block.
Just a block.
Just one block.
Together you can be two, though. Oh, snap!
Nope.
Oh,
hey now. Oh man, I don't know if I like this.
Cause he loves it. Oh.
Oh no.
Little physics puzzles. Come on.
This is cute.
It does.
The,
I think
choppiness of the.
This might be this entire showcase's MO. Not a game I'm not gonna necessarily play, but somebody out there's gonna be excited about it and be like, "Oh, I kind of want to play this with my significant other or a friend or something."
Looks cool, but I'm about to fall asleep.
any two-player game nowadays, though, with just like the way streaming works and being able to join up and do a cool stream and everything, like, is so major and good.
That would be fun if it's like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon.
Bart?
Some
Sims?
with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Nickelodeon Baldur's Gate 3.
What it seems
Is it
like.
Shrek? The beginning of Shrek, dude?
Brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Plucky Squire.
I was literally gonna say, now this is
Nickelodeon.
the Plucky Squire that I was looking for. Is it switched? There you go.
It's been almost 2
Maybe
years
switch.
since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat.
Oh,
disease,
shit.
And Puppet Frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments,
We got a bet
and,
on
of
this.
course, imposing
What, for
enemies
release
and
date?
bosses.
Yeah, Shadow
Here's
Drop was the-
exclusive
Okay.
look.
Fun fact, chat: Brady will be playing Liza P later this year.
Fun fact, chat. No, I won't. I'm just kidding. I would love to play Liza P.
It's just Puppet Bloodborne.
Yeah.
With
a bow, Iron Eye. The gray hair reminds me of DMC.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A lot of Freakos. Freakos to fight.
If this is just like 10 to 15 more hours of Liza P, rock and roll, dude.
How long is Liza P?
35.
Original? 35.
It's Bloodborne. It's Dark Souls.
Oh, shadow drop, shadow drop, shadow drop.
I don't know who bet on that, but that's really cool.
I don't think I did.
Is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right,
awesome.
Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
I don't like the way the audio is going.
5 plates full.
What if we just have 4 people read this?
Plates of tomatoes.
Good tomato?
That is the scariest thing you can possibly show me.
Legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's
The only person to bet on Liza P over Shadow Drop was Jacob.
Damn.
You and Brady were non-believers.
Drat.
So we got a big oh for nothing on this table.
It's still always just cool to see one of our bets hit, even if we don't bet on it.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
You excited for this?
I don't even know what this is. Is it just an ad that we're looking at right now?
I thought you knew it.
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Action MMO? Okay. Gone Home and Silent Hill? Really? Yeah, that was kind of a vibe that I got there. Are we still in the same trailer? Oh, yeah, we are. Are we still in the
I
same
feel like
trailer?
they just restarted it 3 times.
No, we're not.
I think it's 2. Yeah, it was 2 different titles. Well, same world. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea where we are right now.
Chad, give us a number of how you're feeling on this thus far.
Is this Fairy Tale? One Punch Man? Okay.
Season 3, Season 4.
What the heck?
I watched Season 1 of One Punch.
Yeah.
Thought it was great.
Yeah. Good take. It's no Mob Psycho, but it's very good.
Yeah, I think it's a really, really great show. An 8 out of 10. Yeah.
It's a cool logo. Now 7 Deadly Sins?
Oh, snap.
Is that what this is?
The anime people are losing their mind right now. Sure. It's going down slow. What? 5 minutes ago, we just had a shadow drop for a...
That was the biggest announcement of the whole thing.
Yes.
By a quarter mile, but I still think we're in the same 4 out of 10 ballpark.
Do you think that they could have / should have opened with that at this point?
Yes.
Yeah. Souls are bigger than ever lies a piece of huge game.
Is this show good? I've heard mixed things. Laura has watched it, but apparently like one of the seasons like falls off completely when it comes to animation or something like that.
I mean, Connor, Brady, and I were talking before this, like, let's be real. Jeff played every card humanly possible at the Game Awards for the 10th anniversary, which makes total sense, and it's the biggest show out there. So, like...
He's going to try to do that for every show, Nick. Though, like, he's going to try to have a good show every single time.
I mean...
If there's stuff he can get, he's going to get it.
True, but I
he's
think
going to try to get it.
I think that there's a chance that Witcher 4 trailer was good to go during the summer last year, and he's like, let's save it for the Game Awards. And they're like, let's save it for Game Awards. Summer Midfest?
Yeah.
Well, speak of the devil.
That was going to be an ad for
Unreal?
Unreal, yeah.
But yeah, I think that this has been fine.
This is a technological showcase.
I do think it's better than last year's by quite a bit.
I do not.
Human creator is now fully integrated.
God, I want you to, as someone that just sat down and rewatched all of it.
I was there too.
I'm just saying.
They're both not great.
What I'm trying to think really hard and I'm drawing a blank. What's the anime that I've watched the first 5 minutes? Solo leveling. Okay, it was stuck in my head and I could not remember the name of it. We should watch some of that later.
First 5 episodes?
First 5 episodes.
That game does look cool. The co-op claymation one. Can I cross Witcher 4 on my bingo card? Sure, it showed up. You know what?
I don't know if that counts.
What? I'll allow it.
That definitely counts.
What?
It's just got a show.
That was from a showcase from a few days ago.
But it's Summer Game Fest. If I bet on it, then that counts for sure.
Ready? You know what? I know you did bet on it, so sure, I'll count it.
Did I bet on it?
No, you did not.
No, I was gonna say. Was there even a thing to bet on?
Was dinosaurs talking?
To find hope.
Unrealistic. Next.
What's the movie with the dinosaurs that is animated when I was a kid?
Dinosaur.
Is that actually what it's called?
Well, there's that, and then there's Land Before Time.
Yeah, I think it's Land Before Time.
Dinosaur is CG, right? And Land Before Time is
real.
Is animated as real, like 2D animation.
Live action.
Apparently, people love these games.
What games?
The Jurassic Park sim games where you're just going and making your own
Zoo
park.
Tycoon, dude. You didn't rip some Roller Coaster Tycoon growing up? What are you doing, dude?
I didn't. I know it's not sad.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
I played.
I know what we're doing
Thrillville.
later. We all have laptops. I know what we're doing.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Mina the Hollower, please give me a release date.
10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Okay, but
Mina continues our
I'm
tradition
excited to see more of this.
refining retro gameplay for
It's
a new
time.
generation.
We got to get a release date on this
It's
bad
a
boy.
chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide
This year?
classic.
Thank goodness.
Bonafide classic.
Do I have this one drafted?
I don't know.
So Shovel Knight is like a NES style game. This is supposed to be like a Game Boy style experience.
Nice. And the creators show.
I wonder how this will be received. I hope. It's been so long since Shovel Knight.
Teams make great games.
I know, but just, the issue is that the name of Yacht Club, I feel like, was so. It was up there with like the likes of Extremely OK Games.
Yeah.
And like people like that. Like they were like an OG.
Oh!
Nice. October 31st.
Bang!
Sweet. Halloween. There we go.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah.
Bossman.
Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Yeah.
Final Bossman. All right. Well,
Persona.
let's see what this says.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If
Cyber.
you're reading this, it means three things.
Persona.
Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably.
That is so messed up.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Right, let's take a look.
Deadpool.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah.
Ryan
Handcrafted with
Reynolds?
cuddles by the
Yeah.
Merc with a MetaQuest.
No, this was rumored.
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
Deadpool works. The idea of Deadpool with VR does.
Oh, this is
work.
going to give me motion sickness so bad.
VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell?
How is this going to work in
Who
VR?
designed this shit?
Not well. Like most of them.
Pass on this first. You're welcome.
Just this kind of movements.
Yeah.
Who got the lobotomy with fries?
I kind of wish that they go fully first person with it, you know, and let me play it on a.
They pulled that
controller.
stunt for this. I mean, this is cool, but
Spider-Man gets insomnia.
thought something.
And I get this shit? Craving Korean barbecue. Is that weird? Whoa!
Okay.
Cool.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool.
Oh.
Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building
We don't have a date
survival
on this,
horror
right?
games.
Oh,
Kyle
I
Crane
have
is
no
back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Great.
Hey. That looks familiar.
So this was originally supposed to be DLC, right?
Tell me about the Baron.
And then they were like,
Sociopath. He's
Run it.
full game.
Yeah.
lab rats.
But I feel like that type of thing happens every now and then. And they're
I mean,
like,
it
this
usually
is,
works.
Yeah.
I
They're like, this is too good to leave as deals, or just put it in
Too
as
big,
DLC.
I always feel like.
Yeah. If someone just said August or September, we don't need any more games in August and September. Please. This would be
That'd
good
be
for
so
October, you know, the zombies and everything.
All the years he took for me.
Late October would be great, but you already know it's about to be like September 25th.
And another game on September 25th. The 38th game coming out on that day.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Beast.
Soon, very soon.
Very soon.
Wait, isn't that like right on top of MGS?
Everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of parkour in the trailer.
Yeah.
And fucking kill him.
Interesting.
Cool.
Oh, in an hour.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom.
5.5 from me
All
as of right now.
This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age
4.
films to capture
Yeah,
the
I haven't
highs and
moved.
lows of adolescence.
Honestly,
bonds
the
of
whole
friendship
Deadpool
and
thing kind of pissed me
nostalgia
off.
growing up.
3.
Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur, an
Give me a
Annapurna
date.
Interactive. And this is your
Fantasy
exclusive
critic.
new look at this game that plays like a love letter
2026.
to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
What in the life is strange?
It's literally.
Yeah.
With a bumping soundtrack.
I've got to get out of this.
Yeah, I remember this.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
I do like the classic voice.
And the art style's dope.
It's all right.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's the pigs, darling.
What's that one? Monster House?
Yeah.
This year,
I kind of get that.
Yeah, such Monster House vibes.
like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night
Monster
together
House. It's a Monster
before
House.
school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
Iggy Pop. Damn.
And The Cure. I
The
love
Cure? Still a band? I would play this just for the soundtrack.
That's we know the soundtracks.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Nothing.
Coming soon is killing me right now.
Do you know what coming soon means, Nick? 2026.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world.
It definitely means 2026.
Yeah. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
What is this?
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started.
Not Hades.
Hades. I literally was thinking the same thing.
Hades 2, we got to get a date for that freaking game during this. Like, I'm not saying Summer Game Fest. I just thought during any of these many showcases we'd be getting a date. It's so good.
Was Hades 1 a console exclusive on Switch at first?
No matter what
I have no idea.
I think it was, and if there's a Nintendo Direct, you might get that there.
Fight for a
potentially.
future filled with hope.
I wouldn't be shocked if that's a Nintendo thing. I'm just curious of, are we getting a Nintendo thing?
Right.
As of right now, I doubt it.
Toa and the guardians of the sacred tree.
It's a lot of words.
It's a lot of words.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco.
Wait, did he
Developed
just-
Brownies, a game drawing
he
from
shortened
classic
it.
Japanese art with a
Abbreviations.
whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal
Imagine having
hand-to-hand
9
combat
friends.
set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
Always down for a beat 'em up.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over.
The audio
jacket.
is
Not until I kill
the audio is not there.
I think he's in a helmet, so it's muffled.
Yeah, I know, but that's not. I don't like it.
The hard part right now with a game like this that is just so focused on hand-to-hand. Oh, I do like the Mortal Kombat skull part of this
Yeah,
thing and
yeah.
everything, but like it's hard because you have to compare hand-to-hand combat to Sifu. Which is that game is like pristine with it, you know. But I do think that the yellow outline to skull punch through and everything. Oh shit!
Guns.
Connor, how good is that shotgun going to feel? 1 to 10.
7.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
This looks cool.
Yeah,
it does. But I like the art style.
Yeah.
Subtle.
Is there anything cooler than when someone's able to like jump on their back onto their feet?
There's literally nothing cooler.
I agree.
I wish I could do that.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
That was cool as heck.
Summer 2026.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Is this Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm only basing that off
Yeah.
Toronto. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Another Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up. What the fuck? Wait.
Yeah. Is Anamanaguchi doing the soundtrack again? It sounds like it. Game of the show.
This is Anamanaguchi.
Yeah,
this is
it has
100%
to. Yeah.
Anamanaguchi.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, remember seeing them live?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Anamanaguchi, baby.
Yeah.
Only 2 players, it seems. 7 playable characters. How many? Can we get 4-player co-op going? I only see 2 on screen as of right now.
Yeah, 2 players.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
probably my favorite announcement.
Yeah, I'd say honestly at this point,
With
yeah.
fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX, you'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by
nice.
Scott
That's a
Pilgrim
stream.
creator and Brian Lee O'Malley.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little...
It's just a commercial. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now
There's just a
cease
sale
these
announcement?
Yeah,
foolishness
it's
and
just
make
commercial.
your decision wisely.
Or it's foreshadowing.
We'll say. I will say. Well, MVC2. I didn't pick it up yet. I haven't picked the collection up yet. Card might need to be swiped tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, is that on Switch 2? No, it's not. There's no way that I would know about that if it was. It's on Switch 1. All right. We are 2/3 of the way through the show. Has the score changed at all?
No.
I would do.
Same boat? Yeah.
No, I'm for. I mean, the Scott Pilgrim on it wasn't even. I mean, Scott Pilgrim great. Anamanaguchi moved the needle a little bit, but I'm sticking at a 4.
You have to understand that if it's at a 4 and then you get like a jump from like one thing, you also have to factor in the fact that it was like 5 announcements that I was not compelled by between when you asked me and then one good announcement or whatever.
Here's the thing. The last time I asked, it was Lazapi into Dialect the Beast into
Diamond Beast does nothing for me.
Okay, and then into something like that. Where for me, the entire time of this entire showcase, this has been the fastest hour and 20 bad SGF. Meaning,
It's not
compared
bad.
to last year and compared
It's
to
not bad. Brady, we're
2022.
giving you a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, but 5 is mid. If you think
Yeah, so
about it.
4 is bad.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just not
Mafia,
great.
Atomic
It's not
Hearts
good.
2. There has been so much here that I'm like, thanks for the update. This is good. I want more of it.
What is happening?
I wouldn't say bad. I'd say not good.
I think it's a little bit better than mid. I wouldn't say it's okay, but I think that this is solid. Deathloop, not Deathloop. Deadpool.
Yeah. I gotta go with
This is the
that.
most 5 out of 10 show I've ever seen. Yeah, that's like exactly where we're at right now.
Come with me.
People's expectations are too high because of unconfirmed rumors.
That's fair.
I think that's the hard part is Jeff has done it before. When it comes to an SGF show, you know, like we've gotten Rebirth, we've gotten Elden Ring getting announced.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard to go and contextualize all this stuff. But then I'll even throw out, I think that people are forgetting, like, we got even Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which is a Borderlands game, basically, that got announced. Like, there's been great announcements. There's been great openers. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, opened the show, and it was fucking awesome. So it's like, I understand that people come in with decently high expectations because he can do it. My thing always with an SGF presentation is like, you can only do what what people are giving him. He's not a publisher, and so, or this team isn't a publisher. I think that this has been rock solid. I also think that we're in a spot where we know a lot of what's happening from PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and like third party is sort of in some like odd like iffy spots and everything. Oh, interesting.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindsight when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rocket
So
City.
curious to see how this game goes.
Yeah.
This week.
Oh shit! Hey. Come on. I like you and Connor are lower on this, right?
No, I'm.
This week,
I'm not like.
007 First
I'm
Light to the
weary.
world.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
not sold yet. I mean, it's the titles.
It's
I
coming
mean,
in
it's 007. It's
2026.
James Bond.
Yeah.
But we want to make
It's just, can they
the wait
execute?
more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Damn, Craig. Bond universe. It's
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre.
oh shit! It's the villain from Casino.
To the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique.
It's freaking Mads Mikkelsen.
Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Very interesting transition from James Bond, woo, into Hitman World of Assassination, which I know there's a lot of people that love Hitman World of Assassination. It's like one of some people like Brady. Some people love Hitman World of Assassination, like favorite game ever type shit.
There you
And
have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together.
but it's just
in
an
a very
interesting
unexpected way.
1-2 punch.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Celebrity cameo. That bet just hit. That was sick. That was cool.
See you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are
My bet
Cliff,
hit.
but you're also Agent
Bang.
47's next
Cash.
target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable.
Can't stay away from video games.
Let's just say this time
he got a taste in Death Stranding. He said, "I need to come back." Oh wait, what is
so
this?
This mission is set in
This is Hitman
casino in
World
Paris,
Assassination getting mad in the game.
Homage to the movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built
That's
the
a
mission
cool
to
line.
allow several parts
That's a hell. Whoever wrote that, dude. So it's race.
Mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Gotta love good shadow drop.
For
Gotta love a
only
good
30
shadow drop.
days,
In a few hours.
and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Oh,
Amazing.
cool.
All right, well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year.
I like
It will
to
delight
party.
Lego fans made with over 1 million Lego bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion
30 minutes
minifigure
left.
combinations.
Do you think we get one big announcement out of this?
We have to.
You have to get one, right?
I think that we are queuing ourselves up for a ending that is similar to Phantom Blade Zero.
It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden.
What was the biggest announcement from last year? Lego Horizon?
I would say like announcement, brand new thing.
Yeah.
The Lego Horizon.
Fascinating.
That's a dragon, Ted.
So that's the.
What about our amazing?
I think we just need to all collectively, for SGF, lower the expectations for what this is.
Well,
But the issue is that in the past they have been had great announcements in them or whatever. It's this kind of stuff where it's like smaller, a wide array of sizes of games, and then 1 or 2, maybe 3 big announcements throughout it. Yeah, which is what I think a showcase should be.
Yeah.
They're working with what they got.
That is the biggest issue with it, but also it makes sense.
Pass.
Could be a fun stream.
Never mind. Then.
Ooh.
All right,
Splitgate
next a new
3?
look at a new team shooter from
Three.
Dreamhaven Moonshot
Yeah,
Games.
it's-
20
now it's
players
Wildgate.
across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
There has not been a Nintendo Switch 2 announcement yet, and that was listed in the partners.
Yes, but is a game coming to Nintendo Switch 2 counting as
Yes, that's. I'm curious.
one of
about
those
that.
announcements?
But whereas PlayStation, I think having Death Stranding there fits that bill.
Totally.
I do not
Xbox
think,
also technically is on the bill, and we haven't seen an Xbox game. But then you can disqualify it as Xbox Showcase is part of Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I don't really know how that works.
I don't either. That's why the partner list is always just like shrug the shoulders a little bit. We already saw a Square Enix game too, so it's like
Yeah. And my speculation when it comes to the pacing of a showcase and how this, like, if you're going to get a big announcement, I always expect it to be towards the start, at least one towards the start. If you don't have any at the start, that leads me to think, like, why would you save it for the end? Would you?
I mean, wouldn't you rather go out with a bang?
Do you think most people are watching in the beginning of the end? Of the really?
Yeah, people tune in as things go on.
Reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee
Severed,
series,
baby.
and Nobody Saves the World.
Mention
They're
Severed.
making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now,
Nice.
here is the global reveal
I love
of
Drinkbox.
Blighted.
Blighted?
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Interesting. Kind of like Hades.
Yeah. Is it a roguelike?
No, I'm just saying like action people or whatever.
Dude. The co-op aspect is I'm very curious about.
Love the art style.
Yeah.
Pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted.
Drinkbox only makes great games.
Yeah.
So I have faith in that. That looks great.
Ew.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action
I feel
horror
like we've
game
seen
from
something
Team
about this.
Cloud. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
I mean, we don't need more horror games. Munfish has shown up.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Dude, this shit's gonna make me ill.
All right, Connor, you got a 60-second timeout.
I'm losing my mind. 30 minutes in. There's 30 minutes left.
Damn.
It's almost like it doesn't look real.
Yeah.
Almost like it's unreal.
Oh.
I'll take my moment now.
Ew,
What
I
the
don't like that.
Fudge.
Connor, how good is that shotgun feel 1 to 10?
I'm not on the controller, Nick. That looked like a better shotgun. 7 or 8.
Okay. Whoa.
Hello.
Nope.
Lots of freakos in this game.
Give me a second eye.
No. Oh my god. That was awesome. Oh, that was good, dude.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the
Lots
answer.
of release dates from this.
Which I feel like a lot of the games aren't our games by any means when it comes to the release dates, but like getting answers for games, I feel like it's a big part of what I want from a SGF.
Right.
Did we get a date for Ill? We did not.
I do feel like we're getting very little gameplay today.
Yeah. Normally
lot
with
of
Jeff,
CG
normally with
trailers.
Jeff, it's about that raw gameplay. I needed a date for a mixtape. Hope, you and me both.
That's weird.
I would have been positive if we saw that game. It would have gotten a date. People are telling you to hang in there, Brady, when it comes to this presentation.
I'm having a great time right now.
You can have an IPA if you want. You know, we start a party.
Mina the Hollower release date, new drink box game,
Lies of P, Shadow Drop.
Lies of P, Shadow Drop. Those are like the three that I'm interested in. But I haven't even played Lies of P past the first few bosses, so.
But like, for me, it's like I'm trying to look at this pretty objectively. Of like, it's a lot of good in here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of 4 to 7 out of 10 announcements in here.
I think that if you
Me and the Hollow just got a date, dude, which is crazy.
What do you think general public perception of this is going to be, Nick?
3 or 4.
Yeah, I think that most people are gonna be
general perception gave a state of play with a bunch of
In this
rad-ass
next
games.
title,
Exactly.
small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local
If people don't get one crazy fucking announcement, if they don't get Whole Night Still songs, I'm just
crazy. I'm just saying
Infinitesimals.
a couple.
Mechanicals approaching.
Bravo 6. Oh shit. It's a Bug's Life.
Grounded 2.
I was literally thinking Bug's Life too. Also,
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Life is hard as a Persona fan. We just got P3 Reload.
Nah, you're getting
week.
You're getting your announcements tomorrow.
24 hours ago, it feels like. Ants. What came out first, Ants or Bug's Life? I always forget.
Bug's Life.
Okay.
Idiot. I think Ants came out like 5 years after it.
You know, we're trying our best.
Whatever it takes. We fight.
Oh, you got a little buddy.
Dune?
The chief jumps out, starts finding a bunch of bugs.
What was that? 2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Okay, come on.
Getting my hopes up.
Resident Evil.
Come on!
Raccoon City, baby! Going back.
Happy birthday.
Mommy?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。
Let's celebrate with the next release.
さてしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I swear to God, if that's it.
No! No!
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
No
It's time
shot.
for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Can we see it tomorrow?
Oh my God.
There's no way they just did that.
Let's run.
Clip it and put it on TikTok, dude. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny, dude. There's no way.
Is it just in a blink? It has to be tomorrow, right?
I think it might be to close the show. Still.
The foreshadowing is real, dude.
They did that. They did a similar foreshadowing thing with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
There's no way.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna lose my shit. This is a 2 out of 10.
That actually, that kind of pisses me off.
That makes me. It's Connor.
Oh, that's so
They
funny.
They cannot not show it at the showcase at this point. Also, is this Street Fighter Season 3?
Hey, that's that one.
Some
guy.
of the text reminds me of Street Fighter.
Who is that? That's that. Is that
Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
That's what, oh, is that Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what are we doing here?
AEW game? Oh no.
Oh shit!
Oh, it looks so much better here than it did on your Switch.
On my Switch 2
too.
on handheld mode.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
That was crazy. Or if they just show it now?
It has to be at this showcase.
It's all they
has
have.
to be.
It's all they have, dude.
Brady, I'm like,
That was fucking hilarious.
I'm
dude.
flabbergasted.
I have never seen anything like that in my entire life.
I thought they were about to save something.
Yeah, Boomer says I'm at a loss for words. This showcase got me to shut up. Hell has frozen over. Like
that's fucking hilarious, dude. I don't even know. It's that.
It's got to be an Xbox, dude. It has
I'm
to
zoned
be.
out at this point. I don't even know what we're watching. That was so fucking crazy. That's hilarious.
Dude, I'm. Oh, dude, a capture the flag game? Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for some good CTF action for a minute. With that being said, I'm still
bad at Halo.
Dumbfounded, dude. I'm still bad at Halo, too. Better than your dumb ass, but.
whoa. Hey, now.
This looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I literally just like capture the flag game modes in any shooter possible. Connor is also still at a loss for words. It has to be at this showcase. Unless there is a marketing deal with Xbox. But then here's my question. You can't show that. Right?
What?
You can't, what they just showed. You can't do this whole anniversary, hey, it's going to be here in the blink of an eye.
They were teasing it.
I
To get
know.
you excited for the announcement during Xbox, I think.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action
That
game
was
from
cool.
the new indie studio Night Street Games.
I feel
which
bad
is
for that
the
game
ultimate
to like have to
capture
follow
the
up.
flag
Everyone's
from
probably
the
losing their mind
1970s.
still.
As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wu Chong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
I'm going back to 505. I love you, Brady.
I
fucking love you so much.
Really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
This game looks like one of those too good to be true type games of like, it looks beautiful. The boss fights look beautiful. How good is it going to play on the stage?
It reminds me very much of Black Myth Wukong from last year, which had a similar kind of. This looks too good to be true, but this is coming out soonish.
Yeah,
right?
July 24th.
Yeah.
July 24th.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Cool.
Yeah. I kind of wanted like a boss or something in there, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think we saw some bosses in there.
I'm saying like uncut, like
I feel like we don't get trailers like that very
Yeah, I
often
know.
nowadays.
No way.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
It exists! This game exists. No way.
Nice.
We talked about this on stream the other night. I was like, this game's been rumored forever.
Oh, it kind of looks like Hi-Fi Rush.
Come on.
Sweet.
Ghost Space.
That looks pretty cool.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play.
15
this
minutes
weekend,
left.
to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP or weekend
By the
log.
way, after this, no matter what, gonna grab a brewski, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna podcast. You know what I'm saying, dude? Because that podcast
gonna be the best 25-minute podcast.
That podcast is gonna be legendary.
What are you gonna talk about?
That podcast is gonna be legendary.
Adaptability, their greatest weakness.
The only thing that can save this show is Silksong or RE9. I think that once again, I'm still in the boat of you have to have RE9 to close the show out at this point.
They broke my heart. Yeah, they pulled out of the glass.
We've seen two Resident Evil things here, and neither of them were a
the first
new
one I was
Resident
like,
Evil
ooh,
game.
foreshadowing, and then it came back up, and I was like, it's time, and then it pulled out, and he started talking more and more, and I was like, oh no.
Thing is, I kind of feel bad if Jeff doesn't get big announcements. I think it hurts the smaller stuff because people are gonna not tune in as much to be like, because they're gonna start being like, oh, this just wasn't very good. There's not gonna be very big announcements here, so why tune in? I think that mixing in big announcements with the games that can use like a good marketing push with an SGF is really smart. That's kind of what happens in State of Play.
Right. Yeah, and I think that right now this is classic. Like, put me in the booth, Jeff. I would love to do this job of ordering some of these trailers. Me, the Hauler, should open this because that's an anticipated legendary franchise or legendary developer. More info, finally getting a date on it. That type of deal just sets the tone a lot better
I could see
with
that game getting
this.
pushed for sure.
What?
I could see Mina not coming out this year, but I feel like it has to at this point.
I think October 31st is a solid date for it. Okay, it looks like we're getting the final trailer of this is everything that we just saw. Or no, is this just a engine type trailer?
I think it's Epic
Oh,
Games.
it is Epic. Yeah. Sorry. 8 out of 10 showcase for me. I'm excited about a lot of these. Citrus.
Happy for you.
I'm still. I have to dock it a point because the Resident Evil poll, the fake out, but I'm probably at a 5. Oh. Here's your Switch 2, by the way.
There's no shot.
Diz called it. Diz called it.
And I met Johnny Silverhead.
I gotta get into a more intensive part of this game to really understand how this runs.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons.
Green.
For someone like you.
We could also use Brady's PC instead.
Because
Or do you think the internet's just cutting out?
It's an OBS issue because we're still getting the stream.
Interesting. We're back. We're fresh.
Shout out to everyone that's still watching, by the
Do
way.
you want to get the picture back up, or do you want to just...
Let's just rock this.
Okay,
We
that's
got
fine. Yeah, well-
2 trailers left, probably 3 trailers, 5 trailers. Sorry about that. I just don't
1
want to get up
trailer,
again.
2 trailers, 5 trailers, 10
Well,
trailers, please.
I just saw that.
That's cool.
It kind of is it Coffee House? Is that Cuphead?
No.
Devs, no.
What's it?
I'm
Thank
Ian
you.
Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired
We got the
of playing
bare
same
minimum
Call of
of
Duty
what I
every year.
wanted. I think Xbox
And I
is going
wish
to
we
kill
could
it
have
Sunday.
Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to
Thought about
entirely
Titanfall
different
3,
worlds?
bro.
So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger.
Was fun. Did you play this?
Splitgate
Yeah, you and I played.
You guys played a ton of it. You played it with
a ton of it.
Not a ton,
Yes.
but a couple hours.
We played
10 hours.
10
maybe?
hours or so. Yeah.
10, 15.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But I'm curious if Splitgate 2 is too late.
I will say it might be too
Splitgate
late, but
too
we're still
late.
talking about a dev team that was two people trying to make it. Like, it's hard to get things back up and running. With that being said, I do think that you could say it is too late. I feel like I'm going to have to like defend this show a little bit, and trust me, the score is not going to be great by any means, but people are going to say that this was like a 1 or something, and I'm like, there is a lot of really good shit in here, and a lot of answers to questions. Good tune, but man, oh man, is this YouTube video definitely going to mute right now.
The circle coming in?
It's a remix, at least.
Well, we were off stream. Connor and Brady did say exactly what I was thinking. This has been a very fast hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's gone by real quick.
Very fast.
There's 9 minutes left, which is terrifying.
What I'm saying is, I was 2022. I was bored for hours. 2024, I was bored for an hour. I've not been bored once this entire stream. I've been upset this stream. That might be worse than bored. But
I've been entertained in all the wrong ways.
Huh.
I mean, it's not, like you said, none of this has been bad.
It's also, once again, it's like when you're playing a good co-op or just a co-op game with friends, depending on how good the game is, you're still with friends. Watching this, the chat, being here, hanging out, it's been fun. Or I've had some
Now
fun.
we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Project Century.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I think so. I'm very excited about this video game.
I don't know if this is what it is, though.
I think it is.
The main character looks a little bit different. His hair is longer. Or is it something new?
Whoa! Little cigarette action.
I was waiting for some fighting.
Yeah, this has got to be Project Century.
No, I don't think so.
Dude just ate
This
them
does
all
not
top.
look like what we saw at Game Awards.
Really?
Yeah.
It could be like a dragon game.
No.
Got a name?
It's too soon.
Mako. Daito.
This does look exactly like it. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
Huh? Don't I look like one? You're not? So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
It is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Stranger Than Heaven.
Cool name.
Yeah, I like that.
That's hot.
Oh, that was good. That was pretty good.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. That's why his hair was longer. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
I think it's Resident Evil.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, that's it's the engine for it.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
My heart is pounding right now.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Don't like that.
What is this?
What the fuck?
Stay close.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Come on, dude! Give us the man. Requiem.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Requiem.
Nice.
Full goosebumps.
Here we go.
Come on.
There we go, baby. February. No Leon. Fascinating. So is that
New gal.
is the FBI agent the main character?
I believe so.
Connor, look at my arm right now.
Playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Full goosebumps.
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
Thank you,
Glad we
Capcom,
kept
for
it a
saving the
surprise.
show.
All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't you do a great job, everyone?
I told you, they could not have done that and not had it here. Like, straight up, they could not have done that.
Why did they do that?
It's the only thing that was
Why
saving
did they
the show.
do that?
They had to
Just
build
to
up
make sure
it.
you got like
They're like,
stuck
please
around.
stick around.
Yeah, right.
See a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which
We
is coming
will
up next
be
with additional new
at
reveals
Playdays,
from
and that
incredible
coverage you are going to
independent
want to
studios
see,
around the world.
everyone.
And
Thank you
take a look
so
at
much
some of
for
the
joining us
independent
with this
games we showcased
reaction.
today.
Connor
Thanks so much,
Brady,
everyone.
thank you so much for sticking with me, having a fun time. We're going to be going straight into the post show after this, discussing what we just saw for Summer Game Fest, scoring it, discussing the games. It's going to be a very, very fun discussion. So if you're watching live, stick around. It's going to be a great time. And if you're watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. If you love what you see, please consider going over to patreon.com/GoUp64 to support this team directly. We hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.